For 45 years, the best in the sport have come to play World Team Tennis. From former number ones to the young champions of the game, the summer has belonged to them. The grace and power to which they play the game has often left us in awe. Today, we celebrate the best of World Team Tennis. The superstars of today have gathered in one place for a glorious weekend to showcase their talents, as well as bring the joy of tennis to the fans. The 2020 World Team Tennis All-Stars are next.
The Omni La Costa Resort and Spa in beautiful Carlsbad, California, just north of San Diego, is all set to serve as host for the World Team Tennis 2020 Celebrity All-Star Special. Giants of the sport and celebrities alike are on hand for what is going to be a very fun and exciting afternoon.
Can you pump us up a little bit?
Give us your best.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Omni La Costa. I'm Nick Gismondi. Glad to have you along here on CBS Sports for a day that, as I said, will be fun, but also filled with competition. Some of the biggest stars in the World Team Tennis are here today to compete and have a great time. It's an excited crowd. It's a sellout crowd at the Omni La Costa, and it is California, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that the weather holds out. We've got a great day of coverage for you. Daniela Hantakova is courtside for interviews. Jason Knapp will have the call up in the booth, and he will be joined by Katrina Adams. All of that coming up in just a few moments. CEO Carlos Silva is in his second year with World Team Tennis. In that time, he's expanded, and he's done some very exciting things for not only the sport, but World Team Tennis. We're going to catch up with him in just a few moments, but before we do that, let's take a look back at his first year, the 2019 season. It was exciting. This is our Geico flashback.
The 44th season of World Team Tennis began with what some would call its deepest lineup since its inception in 1974. With stars such as 7-time Grand Slam winner Venus Williams, 10-time ATP champion Sam Querrey, and the most decorated doubles team in tennis history, Bob and Mike Bryan, the 3-week season began with 2 new teams as the Orlando Storm joined the Vegas Rollers as the league's newest franchises, bringing more World Team Tennis action to the already big legion of fans. But possibly the biggest news of the 2019 season happened off the court. A new leadership change brought a chance to revitalize a league that is one of only 5 active sports leagues that have been in existence for more than 40 years. The grueling 3-week season came down to the final weekend's play with the New York Empire, who bounced back after a start where they lost 3 of their first 4 matches, taking on the regular season champions, the Philadelphia Freedoms, and the 2018 champion Springfield Lasers, taking on the number 3 seed and 3-time King Trophy winner, the San Diego Aviators. The Orleans Arena was packed with rabid tennis fans as the Empire and Freedoms battled through their semifinal match. It took an extended play victory by the women's doubles team of Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez and Kristen Flipkins to secure the upset victory for the Empire.
And they win it on the left serve. Everything going right for the New York Empire tonight.
For the defending champion Springfield Lasers, it was no easier. It took a tiebreak victory by Olga Gavortseva to put them in the title match.
That's long, and Springfield pushes on. The repeat run not over yet.
The WTT finals would have it all. A 25-minute set where the Empire fought off a set point, a dominating performance by Springfield in mixed doubles, and a victory in men's doubles by Evan Song and Robert Lindstedt, giving the Lasers the championship for the 2nd year in a row.
Well, it was an incredible 2019 season, as you saw right there. And the man responsible for it, as we told you, the CEO of World Team Tennis, Carlos Silva. And You are a guy that continues to raise the bar. I want to start with this event right now, the World Team Tennis Celebrity All-Star Match. I mean, what a great partner Lacosta has been. How exciting is this going to be today?
Oh, it's great. It's great to extend our season, bring all the greatest World Team Tennis players together, Nick, here with our All-Star Match here in 2020.
Yeah, obviously a sellout crowd filtering in here today, so we're going to see a very exciting match. You've got all the stars here. Something else that I love about you is that you continue to grow this. Last year, 2 expansion teams in Las Vegas and Orlando. You've done it again this year with a big one in a huge market, Chicago.
Yeah, that's right. And, expansion starts here with the All-Star event because now, we begin our season now in April. And then we move forward, and we've got a new expansion team in Chicago with the Chicago Smash. Really exciting, and the exciting part of that is Sloane Stephens is going to be anchoring that team, which is really huge.
So when you're thinking about expansion and you're making decisions on that, what are your main factors? Why Chicago this year?
Well, we always look for big markets, and it's great when there's an NBA and an NFL and an NHL team. It's great to back into that, and Chicago's a great tennis town. Sloane's from Chicago, so it made sense for her to anchor the team. And when we're looking at expansion, we're looking for all of those factors.
Obviously, some other big things happening. I want to talk about prize money. You've upped the ante in a big way this year.
We really have. I mean, the players get, paid well during the regular season as sort of part of a salary, but now we've upped the ante in the postseason. $1 million of postseason prize money, $500 to the winners, $250 to the runners-up, and even if you just make the semifinals, $125,000. So it's exciting that we're behind it, and the players are we're seeing that excitement from the players.
Carlos, congrats on everything. It's going to be another exciting season, and it starts right now with obviously a great event here at Lacosta. Appreciate everything you do, and looking forward to the year.
Great, thank you, Nick.
All right, Carlos Silva, the CEO of World Team Tennis. We've got much more coming up here as we continue to lead up to the 2020 Celebrity All-Star Match. We'll meet the teams, Team Sharapova and Team Bryan Brothers, when we come back after this.
World Team Tennis Celebrity All-Star Special on CBS Sports is sponsored by Barefoot Hard Seltzer. New Barefoot Hard Seltzer. Wine glass optional. John Hardy, the official jewelry partner of the WTT All-Star Weekend. And by game developer Wildlife Studios. Tennis Clash, serving fun.
Nick Gismondi back with you here from the Omni Lacosta, the World Team Tennis All-Star Match, getting set to get underway, and that means you need to meet the players. Let's get you down for player introductions for Team Bryan Brothers and Team Maria Sharapova.
Here we go! Yeah! Shuffle! Woo! Let's go, baby!
All right. Let's start bringing out Team Bryan Brothers.
All right.
Yes. Coaching this team was a phenomenal tennis player. Was high as number 4 in the world. 10 career ATP Tour doubles titles. Played his college ball at Harvard, majoring in ceramics. Let's hear it for. Let's hear it for James Blake.
James Blake.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! From Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
The #1 junior player in the world with 3 Grand Slam titles. She's the most lethal weapon in World Team Tennis. She reached the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open.
Woo!
Went to the net 106 times. If you never played with the wood racket, that's serve and volley, everybody.
Yeah.
Taylor Townsend. From Las Vegas, Nevada, a career high of number 11 in the world, 10 singles titles on the tour. But his greatest accomplishment was his son Ford, born just last week, Sam Big Man Query. Who's ever heard of Rocky Island, Illinois? From the mean streets of the Quad Cities. Finalist of the U.S. Open.
Yes.
Played for the Orlando Storm. Madison, awesome. Key.
Madison.
Our captains on Team Bryan. They did pretty good. As 10-year-olds, they watched Davis Cup here on this court and were inspired to become the greatest doubles team ever to play. 118 career doubles titles, 16 Grand Slam titles. Let's hear it for Bob and Mike Bryan.
Bryan Brothers!
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Now let's bring out their opponents. Team Sharapova from Los Angeles, California, with 6 ATP Tour titles to his name. The #1 ranked American, as high as #7 in the world. Earned a silver medal in the Olympics in 2004. It's a Marty party. Marty Fish.
Marty Fish!
From New York City, she loves to play golf and is an awesome surfer. In 2018, she was #10 in the world, reached the semis of the Australian, the US, Coco Vandeweghe.
Coco.
From Shreveport, Louisiana, turned pro at 15 years old, was in the Olympics, has played Davis Cup, Ryan Harrison. The reigning Olympic champion is here, everybody.
Wow.
But she doesn't know where her gold medal is because her parents hide it from her. Monica, and the captain, the coach, the legend, turned pro at 14 years old, won Wimbledon at 17, #1 in the world at 18. Maria Sharapova!
Our Wilson lineup, Team Sharapova taking on Team Bryan Brothers. Quite the field assembled here at the Omni La Costa. This is going to be a lot of fun. But before we kick things off, let's send it down to Daniela. She's standing by with Maria Sharapova.
I wanted to ask you how much WTT has meant to you over the years and how much you enjoy participating in these kind of events.
I've been part of this event ever since I was a little girl, ever since I won major titles or big tournaments. It was really the event that gave me the experience that I needed at that age. I would travel from city to city, competing every single night, and I remember leaving World Team Tennis, I went on to win a smaller WTA event, and it was really the beginning of my career. And so, yeah, I'm very grateful for the opportunities to still be able to come out on the court. I'm sorry I'm not playing this evening, but for a good reason. But yeah, this is an incredible event. I've played this tournament. I've played World Team Tennis on this court, so great memories to be back here.
What is the thing that you're going to miss the most about the game?
Competing. I loved working with my team. I was so fortunate to work with some of the best people around the world, from coaches to physical therapists to hitting partners. I really had phenomenal people on my team that I could call my friend, and I can call them right now and have a great conversation. I'm incredibly proud of that. And competing, there's nothing like it. No matter what I'll choose to do in my future, that moment of victories and match points and losing and then having to figure it out for the next match, it's one of the best part of this game.
Yeah, well, we're all going to miss you big time, and thanks again for everything you've done.
Thank you.
When we come back, it's time to get this thing going. Women's double next from the Omni La Costa in California, right here on CBS.
Welcome back to the World Team Tennis All-Star. Let's join Jason Knapp and Katrina Adams and get back to the court for more action.
Nick, thanks. Ready here with women's doubles. Taylor Townsend and Madison Keys representing Team Bryan Brothers against Monica Puig and Coco Vandeweghe for Team Sharapova.
That was a listening forehand return down the line for Madison Keys. It is her signature shot. And you can see she's having fun with that. She didn't have to do much. Just turn, rotate, and rip it down the line for this winner.
Big forehand for the player that spent some time with the Orlando Storm in World Team Tennis last year. And Taylor Townsend has been a fixture for the Philadelphia Freedoms and great success the last couple of World Team Tennis seasons. And there's why. Her ability to move players around the court and go to her strengths.
No, absolutely. It's a lefty. She's got the slice down the tee, sets herself up for the nice volley down the middle and then the open court. And again, you know, this is the All-Stars, but it's still a formality for Townsend to be aggressive.
And great with that slice forehand winner.
Showing her talent there with that cutting forehand volley.
Luke Jensen, head coach of the New York Empire, the umpire here for this game. And Monica Puig, the Olympic gold medalist from Rio in women's singles, setting up a nice put away for Vandeweghe.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can get that slice serve down the tee. You can see Vandeweghe moving to her left, but quickly coming back to finish this with an easy smash for the winner.
And playing the first team to 5-game wins here to take the set.
Well, you can see again the touch and the athleticism from Townsend at the net. Puig had to do her best with her athleticism to not run into the side chair.
Ended up being a shutout in women's doubles, 5-0 for Team Bryan Brothers. Moving on to mixed doubles here, Ryan Harrison, Coco Vandeweghe paired up with Mike Bryan and Taylor Townsend as we pick things up here in game number 4.
Wait. What's wrong? You don't have a grip on this thing. You're good?
And during a Geico timeout, I believe Red Foo is going to come off the bench here and get a little run for Team Bryan Brothers.
Red Foo is definitely a big fan in tennis. He's actually a really good tennis player, plays a lot. Actually played in the U.S. Open qualifiers a few years ago, the pre-qualifier to go into the qualifiers. And he loves this sport.
I did my job. It's been fun.
Well, right now, Team Bryan Brothers with the 7-1 overall win. Again, games matter. Most game wins when all is said and done. Take the match. Ryan Harrison and Coco Vandeweghe. Is there a scouting report here on Red Foo?
Well, he likes to move, and there's a great move right there, but he just doesn't put that volley away, trying to be too cute. Right back on the racket of Ryan Harrison.
Love 15. Ryan Harrison was all over it.
Another look there. He just gets his movement crossed up. He should have kept going and got Townsend crossed up.
Well, he wanted help from his partner, and now he's got it done himself.
That's awesome. Look at him in the chest bump with the Bryan Brothers. Yeah. Wow, he made up for that mistake before. He kept his ground. He finished off the point in fine fashion. It's another look. Townsend helps him out here, but look at the hands. Keeps the racket out in front, keeps his balance, and nice finish.
Oh, the man that made Party Rock Anthem a household song, showing off that volley skill. And again!
Look at him, he is ready. That's what it's all about, being ready at the net for that reflex volley. He can handle anything out there.
Party Rock is in the house tonight, all right.
Gotta love it.
Team Bryan Brothers will take it, too.
Here's another look, just the balance, having the racket out in front, displaying his position at the net.
James Blake, coach of Team Bryan Brothers, and even our ump, Luke Jensen, pleased with that. Further along here, set point for Team Bryan Brothers, and that's long from Vandeweghe, and it will be another win, 5-3 here in mixed doubles, so it's 10-3 overall for Team Bryan Brothers against Team Sharapova.
Well, things certainly entertaining here from Omni LaCosta. A 10-3 lead right now for Team Bryan Brothers. And how about the player Red Foo? I mean, come on. May not be a professional tennis player, but he's got some game. We've got more coming up from the WTT Celebrity All-Star Match when we come back to the Omni LaCosta. It's women's singles right after this on CBS Sports.
Coming up, a great post-match interview with Taylor and Mike Bryan, but the All-Star Weekend kicked off with a player party enjoyed by all, including music icons and tennis legends. The night also including a set by the Bryan Brothers and featured a performance by Tom Higginson of the Plain White Tees. Mike Bryan might have enjoyed that as much as he did playing with Taylor Townsend, as Daniela found out.
Well, guys, you are on the roll here. First of all, are we adding Redfo as a permanent member of the team?
Redfo brought it, man. That guy can play. Look at this guy. Good-looking guy, too. But amazing. Taylor, MVP of the league. Unbelievable playing. I'm just happy to be out there. But we got a good lead. We got to keep it up. Got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, exactly. Taylor, what does it feel like to play with someone like that?
It's great to be out here, and he's so knowledgeable. We did a clinic earlier with his dad today, and just shows how much they know about the game of tennis, so it's always fun.
Would you say the mixed doubles is the most fun out of all the games we get to play in WTT?
Yeah, I mean, that was a blast playing with Taylor. A lot of smiles. She's a great girl. And, yeah, but it's going to get serious here. I think Bob and I are the last match. It's probably coming down to the wire here. So there's going to be no laughs out there for that one. But, yeah, having fun, and let's keep going.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Well, keep it serious, but fun at the same time.
Fun indeed. More doubles coming up with the Bryan brothers later, but right now, women's singles, Monica Puig, and played last year for the Vegas Rollers, Madison Keys from the Orlando Storm, matched up here as we pick it up in Game 3.
Madison in the far court. It's just the way the Olympic gold medalist won that gold medal, by being aggressive and being assertive, moving to the net to finish that point out with a nice open court volley. Another look, racket out in front. Look at that. Picture perfect movement from Monica Puig.
Well, Katrina, one of the wrinkles in World Team Tennis, substitution. So later on, James Blake deciding, I'm going to go to the bench and pull Madison Keys and bring in Taylor Townsend, but that meant Maria Sharapova a game later is going to do the same thing.
Well, they're all all-stars on the bench, so of course you want to get all these players out there, particularly Vandeweghe, who's a local from just down the way, and both these players extremely talented. Good depth and length off the ground strokes there, and Vandeweghe is really eating up the energy with the local crowd.
Played for the San Diego Aviators in recent years and trying to bring Team Sharapova back.
Well, this is good for Vandeweghe, too. She's been away with an injury for the last year, and so for her to be able to even get this kind of competition under her belt, however much fun it is very important to her.
Two competitors that serve and volley. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if there's a serve and a volley. Rod Laver, are you watching this? Serve and volley is back.
Well, the Rockets got to be happy about that here with this battle between Townsend and Vandeweghe, as Taylor with the put away to take the set. 5-3 here, another set victory for Team Bryan Brothers.
Well, that was just a great, aggressive movement in front, short backswing, and Townsend getting that ball out in front to finish it.
Stream CBS Sports HQ, the completely free and always on sports news network for nonstop highlights, breaking news, and expert picks. Download the CBS Sports app on your phone or connected TV to watch today. Time now for men's singles. Ryan Harrison vying here for Team Sharapova. Matched up against Sam Querrey for Team Bryan Brothers. Sam Querrey playing for the Vegas Rollers last year, his 7th World Team Tennis season. Battle between these two American singles stalwarts.
What a shot from Ryan Harrison. You can hear him mic'd up, and he's laboring in his movement. But this is just a lightning backhand winner down the line. As you can see, it only has to touch us a little bit of it. Are you kidding me? Did you see that return from Ryan Harrison?
The excuse me behind the back off the let serve. They're in play here in World Team Tennis. How about the adjustment?
Oh, that was awesome. Kept his eye on the ball. Good adjustment with the feet. Just getting his racket on it, but completely caught Querrey off guard.
Harrison will take it. Trying to gain ground here is Team Sharapova in the overall battle.
What?
Long is the call by Hawkeye Live, which is used in World Team Tennis. The virtual umpiring system got it right.
That's right. There are no bodies on the court making the call. It was Hawkeye Live, and Ryan Harrison just cannot believe it.
We do have a chair on hand if there's a need for a overrule.
And another big forehand from Querrey, and Harrison is calling for relief here.
So we will have a Geico timeout. Let's listen in.
What do I do? What side?
I think he meant to miss that. Go this side. He's gonna serve you wide, and then he's gonna want to miss.
That's great coaching, Marty. He's gonna want to miss.
Oh, from the United States Davis Cup captain coaching there.
I love it. Let's see what happens here. He's just saying, hey, he's just gonna miss. Can you really predict that as the coach?
And again, it's not like you're facing a little pop serve. It's Sam Querrey at the other end.
Time violation, Sam. You got like 17 coaches out there.
Hey, it's a team effort here.
Team effort.
Correction, everyone.
Second serve.
Come on!
Oh my goodness! He called it! He said the serve was gonna go out wide, probably not the big bomb, but he ultimately misses the forehand.
Ryan Harrison, a well-spent Geico timeout. And now Marty Fish coaching before playing here. Again, he's been a fixture in the New York Empire lineup. And now he's matched up against James Blake. So the two coaches of Team Sharapova, Team Bryan Brothers now duking it out.
Yeah, we call these guys the grandpas. They're retired.
Look how slow this goes now. Everything's slowing down. Slow. Slow. Jeez. Oh! Hold records off the shelf, yes.
James Blake winning that slow down battle here with Marty Fish, at least for that point.
James Blake showing that he still has it, rips that backhand down the line. He actually put a few extra NPHs on that one.
Another game victory for Team Bryan Brothers. Now set point. Marty Fish trying to put this away. A timeout here.
These old guys. I tell you. Keeping it comical.
40 love.
Towel down time, beverage time. Is it put away time here for Marty Fish?
Just missed the baseline on that serve.
Oh, run, James.
Marty Fish pulls a nice acute angle out of his bag. Tells James before, you better run, buddy.
Well, what started as Ryan Harrison and Sam Querrey ended up being Marty Fish and James Blake, and it is a 17-11 difference right now in favor of the Bryan brothers. And speaking of which, they'll be up next. As we come back, we'll have the final set It will be men's doubles next on CBS Sports. Back with you here in Carlsbad at the Omni La Costa, nestled just above the court. Of course, this is the regular season home for the San Diego Aviators, and you'll see that this summer when World Team Tennis continues its trek on CBS Sports. Well, we've got one more set for you, and it is, of course, men's doubles. But when you think of men's doubles, you think of possibly two of the greatest men's doubles teams of all time. Of course, the Jensens, and then as you're about to see, the Bryan Brothers. These are icons of the sport, both on it and off. They're humanitarians, they're great people, they're great athletes. Well, have a look for yourself.
Tell us, what can we build on? Give us a scouting report on the Jensen brothers.
The Jensen bros. Well, first of all, you don't want to play you guys because everyone's coming to watch you guys. You guys are the show, So whoever's playing you is just a supporting act for whatever's going on. And we took a page out of your book. You guys made tennis fun.
You made it a book.
It was.
We had a page.
Yeah, we had a page.
We had Jensen Brothers tattoos. We would wear the temporary tattoos.
Are you serious?
On our shoulders. We would catch the frisbees you guys would throw out in the matches. You guys had those cool jerseys where when you started sweating, it would show like your name in the back and the number. You guys would come out on Harleys. So like all that stuff is what made us fall in love with doubles and tennis. So when we came on the tour, we were so excited, and we were doing the chest bumps, and the veterans, we were talking about this before, the veterans like Alex O'Brien, they hated it, And I'm sure some of the guys, hated the fact that you guys were enjoying yourself and having a good time. Yeah. But
we loved you guys coming on. It was so much fun. That Cincinnati match was almost like we were handing over the torch, like, take it, go for it, dominate.
Look,
and you guys almost beat us.
We were like, we don't want it. We want it. No, at the end of the day, I think doubles players, when you guys retire, they're sad. You guys made doubles bigger, and I think a lot of those teams are probably going to be a little sad when we retire as well, because it takes a little bit of the spotlight away from doubles, and we've always been trying to put doubles out there.
You have put doubles out
and you guys have too. So I think we're the same in that regard, as we're always trying to make it more popular, and it's a great part of the history. So it should be always, center stage.
Download the Tennis One app to get the latest news on World Team Tennis and teams throughout the season. Follow players, standings, social, games, live scores, and more. Remember, data rates may apply. Still to come at the World Team Tennis All-Star, the Bryan Brothers. So stay with us on CBS Sports.
Enjoying this event? Be sure to check out the World Team Tennis online store for some goodies and more, as well as in-season merchandise. Time for our final set of tennis. It is men's doubles. The Bryan Brothers matched up for their team against Ryan Harrison and Marty Fish. Bob and Mike come in hot. They just won their 119th career title together in Delray Beach.
You. Get out of the way. Move! Get out of the way!
Oh, very comical out there. Get out of the way. Something happens.
And I believe a young fan in the stands may have caught part of that forehand from Ryan Harrison.
Oh, look at the buddy. Got hit.
Well, the Bryan Brothers ambulance here is bringing him out for some attention.
Fatherly love out there from the Bryan Brothers.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, buddy.
Okay, we're gonna run you back.
Sorry, buddy.
I got him.
Aww. This kid is gonna look back on this as the time of his life.
Ryan Harrison offering his apologies.
Huh? I wasn't even thinking about the people.
Buckle down.
The price you pay at being in the front row.
You're a bad guy. You're a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
You're a bad dude.
He already feels bad. Brotherly love.
Don't take it out on him. That was for him.
I'm staying back.
Bob serving.
That's you, that's you.
I tell you, the Bryan brothers still have it, no matter what the circumstance. Just a good stab volley from Mike at the net, just getting that racket extended just enough to get on the ball and drop it over the net for the winner. See right here.
Well, for the 41-year-old, saying 2020 will be their last season on tour. And committed to playing a full season of World Team Tennis with the Vegas Rollers.
Now that's exciting. It's going to be a great WTT season, having the Bryan brothers playing more consistently. And not just one-offs here and one-offs there.
And that 45th season of World Team Tennis starting July 12th.
You. Oh, that's good.
Marty Fish definitely doesn't have the wheels anymore, but he knows how to hurdle, jumping over the ball kid at the net.
Guy that does have 8 ATP doubles titles in his career, but you're working against the all-time best tandem.
Another look at that angle volley. Neither one saw each other coming their way.
Game point here for the Bryans.
Okay. It's got to be T.
Big forehand from Marty Fish, claims it hit off of his dampener on his racket. Went right into his right hip. All he did was turn and rotate and swing.
It's all you. It's all you.
Marty, who takes it? Marty, take it. Huh? You want him to take it? Deciding point.
Okay, yeah, he
Marty?
takes it.
All right.
So deciding point here in World Team Tennis. Receiver can decide where they want to be.
That's right. And Captain Sharapova wants Marty to take it, especially after that return.
It'll be Bob Bryan serving it up again.
You. You.
All that hard work from Marty Fish negated by the backhand error from Ryan Harrison.
Now the Bryan brothers getting in some volley work at the net and victorious to advance to 4-1.
Well, this sure is a lot of fun watching these guys at the net show their skills with their balance, reflex volleys, moving in unison, and then the fist pump at the end.
Harrison to serve.
Ryan Harrison serving now to keep Team Sharapova in it. Again, Team Sharapova needs to win this set to send us to extended play in the World Team Tennis format. If that happens, they could keep trying to reel off game victories to tie us up and maybe send us to a super tie break, but we're a long way away from that. First things first.
Well, that first point helped for Ryan Harrison. That error from the Bryan brothers. I'll tell you something, it's exhibition style, but all these players want to win.
Oh, God. Ah! You.
You. That's right. They both said you at the same time, so they didn't know who you was.
You're in.
Another look at threading the needle.
You is a no-no.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
And you know what?
Clean it up in the net. Let's go, let's go.
Ryan Harrison is a new partner, one of the ball kids here.
There we go. I think he can do some damage out here.
Oh, yeah!
And wait a minute, Team Bryan brothers going to the bench. The guy that took one off the side of the head earlier is moving to the head of the line here. He'll do work at the net.
His day cannot get much better than this. Oh, that's so cute.
Please double. Please double.
Get out of my head.
Please double fault. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is awesome. Here we go.
Both young men getting involved with some touches here.
This is entertainment at its best for all the families that are out here watching. What a moment for these young men.
See all the autographs in that ball kid's hat? Great for the young kids to be able to get autographs after World Team Tennis event.
Oh, yeah.
He got his a little early.
We take it. 45.
And there's so many all-stars that are here. It's a hat to cherish.
Oh, that's mine. Ah!
Now Marty Fish called his own number and got it done.
That's right. He's been relying on Ryan throughout this. He says, nope, I'm going to finish this myself. Still showing that he has it.
4-2.
Bust Mike.
So Team Sharapova alive, but the Bryan brothers have a chance to close the set and the match right here.
Bust Mike.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
The words you don't want to hear from your
Ryan,
partner.
you're not going to make the Davis Cup team. You keep playing that way in front of him. He's the captain.
Hey! You. You. I'm coming in. Go,
Point of the day. Another look at this tweener from Ryan. Gets it back. And Mike all over it.
What a lot of people have learned over 20 years, tough to get it through the Bryan brothers. There's life for Harrison and Fish.
So tired.
Biggest shot off the racket of Ryan Harrison in this men's doubles. Finds the opening down the line, and his signature forehand comes up with the goods right here.
Go, go, go.
Ah, the net happened to get in the way.
Now the tape denying the Bryan brothers a chance at match point. 30-all.
Yeah!
Now they've got a chance to close it out.
And they're trying to get the crowd pumped up. Just give them that extra energy that they need to finish this.
And our California crowd rising in anticipation of this potential match ender here for Team Bryan brothers. And that'll do it. The Bryan brothers seal the deal for their team.
Well, it's always great to see the Bryan brothers out here in this fashion, but even more so to see all these players in this team atmosphere.
Katrina, this has been a blast. Looking forward to seeing you when World Team Tennis gets rolling in July.
It was awesome.
Nick Gismondi will wrap things up from Carlsbad in a moment.
World Team Tennis Celebrity All-Star Special on CBS Sports is sponsored by Barefoot Hard Seltzer. New Barefoot Hard Seltzer. Wine glass optional. John Hardy, the official jewelry partner of the WTT All-Star Weekend. And by game developer Wildlife Studios. Tennis Clash, serving fun.
Guys, how fun was this?
A lot of fun. Amazing crowd today. We're from Southern California, so it's great to see all you guys here. We love WTT. We've been playing for 22 years, and we're playing a full season this summer, so we're excited for that.
Yeah, look, it's really special. We came here for the first time in 1990 when our idol Ricky Leach was here playing Davis Cup in his first Davis Cup tie against Mexico. It's when we fell in love with the team format, and look, we had a blast today. You know, Rocket Rod Laver sitting there, which is, you never get used to that. And so I want to thank everyone for coming out. We had a blast. This was a great event, and we'll be here this summer again.
Thank you, Daniela. Great stuff from her and the Bryan Brothers as we get a look at the final results. Team Bryan Brothers with a dominant performance over Team Sharapova, a 22-13 win. Taylor Townsend with the heavy lifting early on through those first 3 sets, and then the Bryan Brothers find a way to close it out in epic fashion. A fantastic event once again here, and the score doesn't matter. It's about the experience for the players and the experience for the fans, both of whom got absolutely everything they wanted out of this one. For Jason Knapp, Katrina Adams, Daniela Hantakova, and our entire CBS Sports crew, this is Nick Gismondi saying so long from La Costa. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports in association with World Team Tennis.